are told he will be deeply missed. Our correspondent Mike Waldridge has this tribute.
Hello everyone, welcome to Focus on Africa from BBC World News. My name is Komlar Dumor.
The imposing figure, the rich baritone voice of Komlar Dumor, introducing Friday evening's Focus on Africa on BBC World.
Into genocide.
It turned out to be his last before his death.
It's been an incredible 4 days here outside the Westgate shopping mall.
Often, inevitably, he was reporting and trying to bring deeper understanding to crises and tragedies. But it was a much fuller story of Africa and its people he always wanted to tell.
I do work for the BBC, but it's time for me to show my true colors.
And his infectious sense of humor helped him, as here at the 2010 Football World Cup in South Africa. It was in South Africa just last month that he conducted one of his most moving and revealing interviews with Nelson Mandela's daughter Makaziwe after her father's death.
It's very hard, I think, for anybody to experience to see a loved one, you know, slowly
go through the pain.
Yeah, go through the pain, really, of dying. It has been a long transition.
But this farming thing, I can have a real impact on.
Like his interviewee here, Bill Clinton, Komlar Dumor believed in a changing Africa with great economic potential, driven not least by its own young entrepreneurs.
People from very different backgrounds.
His broadcasting journey began with talk radio in Ghana and ended here. This is how he summed it up.
I take the job seriously. I take you seriously. I take what we're doing seriously.
Well, there's been so much reaction to Komlar's death coming into us here at the BBC. You can see much of it on social networking sites such as Twitter. Let's just show you some of it. As you probably know by now, Komlar originally from Ghana. The country's president, he has tweeted, he's John Dramani Mahama, saying, "Our nation has lost one of its finest ambassadors. Komlar Dumor was Ghana's gift to the world." Melinda Gates from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation says, "Bill and I are saddened by the death of the BBC's Komlar Dumor. His work bringing the stories of Africa to the rest of the world will be missed." Baroness Valerie Amos is the UN's representative for humanitarian affairs. She's been on Twitter saying, "Terribly sorry to hear the sad news about the BBC's Komlar Dumor. Deepest condolences to his family." The British Member of Parliament, Diane Abbott, had this to say, "Very sad to hear that the BBC's Komlar Dumor has died suddenly. He was a master act and will be missed across the world." Well, a short while ago, my colleague Daniela Retorta spoke to Solomon Mugera. Solomon is editor at BBC Africa, and he shared some of his memories of Komlar's warmth and charm as both a journalist and a friend.
If you looked at Komlar, even his own walking style, his gait, it was so musical. He was a man at ease with himself. He was full of fun. It is a man who fitted anywhere. You could take Komlar to a palace. You could take Komlar to interact with the royalty, with the presidents. But the same Komlar, carrying that respect to streets, to slums, as you saw, for example, on that clip from South Africa during the 2010 World Cup. He had a whole group of people around him, and he just let his feelings go with the flow. That was the kind of man we had in Komlar, very unassuming. In Africa, you would say, or in the modern world, you would say he is and he was a celebrity, but a celebrity without airs. He was a celebrity with dignity, with respect for anybody he met.
He was Aziz in Soweto, as I think he was in Aziz with Bill Clinton. Why don't you tell me about the story of how you met Komlar and how he came to work at the BBC?
It dates back to 2005, when I was going to visit Ghana to meet the Santa Hene, the king of the Ashanti, for the first time, to interview him on BBC World Service. And when you arrived in Ghana, you had to listen to Joy FM, who are our partner station. And the voice you heard in the morning was Komlar Dumor. So I was with my colleague, our producer, and we said, wow, what a voice. This man is no longer Ghana's only presenter. He's going to land on a bigger stage. Yes, what went wrong at the BBC, and BBC being the big fish it is, went looking for Komlar and definitely brought Komlar to work for Network Africa. He was soon leaving the African service, went to work for World Today. He was leaving radio. He landed in television, and look just how far Komlar Dumor has traveled. Just before I came on air, I was checking on the website, And you trace this news going all the way to Jamaica, and people talking about Komlar Dumor. He was that kind of man who could traverse any form of boundary. So here we have Komlar Dumor, big in the BBC. Him and I then traveled back to Ghana in 2012. It was around June to go and launch BBC Focus on Africa TV program. And that to me is a legacy he leaves behind, because in Focus on Africa TV program, he believed it was a platform that was going to project a new Africa, a rising Africa, an Africa of entrepreneurship, a youthful Africa, vibrant, ambitious, a can-do attitude kind of Africa. And he was that kind of man, a can-do man.
That's Solomon Mugera, our BBC colleague, talking about Komlar Dumor.